Okay everyone, let's join the debate, shall we? Flags. Interesting. Do you see this as a source of patriotism of all things British and English? Or is it a move to intimidate? That's for you. Context is key. Did these go up overnight last night in a fit of patriotic enthusiasm in the night? Because obviously if you're doing something that's right, best do it at night and all of that. Or is designed for another context. So, you know, slapping somebody on the back, there you go, as an act, that could be assault. That could be congratulating somebody on an achievement. You could be giving them the Heimlich manoeuvre. You know, the context by which things happen is important. And the sudden fervour of nationalist pride. There's more context there. There is definitely more context there. Now, unfortunately, the George Cross has been somewhat hijacked by the more nationalist element. I think that's fairly safe to say. Anyone? No. And has been for a number of years. Notice that most of the flags that you saw there were George Cross, not Union Jacks. You would have thought if it was nationalist pride it would be a Union Jack, the flag of the Union. No, it's the George Cross that's the one that's chosen. Now, partly because it's easier to paint on roundabouts, I suppose. You also get away with that whole debate as to which way up it goes, because people always get the Union Jack the wrong way up. The fact that what I'd just gone past then is a pretty crappy council estate. Now, I do feel that I can say that. I mean, Mexican standoff. Having come from a pretty crappy council estate myself, I am a council estate boy. I do feel that I can qualify a pretty crappy council estate. I don't think the proximity to that is accidental, personally. Now that, I'm fine. Absolutely fine. Union Jacks, not a problem. The fact that it's George Cross, and then suddenly the normal voices will come out with the normal debates. Oh, we can't use our flag. It's okay for Scotland to fly the Saltire. It's okay to Wales to fly the Dragon. We can't fly our George Cross. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, nan you indicate. Well, no, sorry, you can't, because it was hijacked by the bad element many years ago, and it still tastes of that. That's why we don't tend to make a big... Fucking take that any wider if you want me. That's why we don't tend to fly the George Cross, because it has connotations. Just look back at Christ, Knights Templar. If you want to go back that far, it has connotations, and it does restrict its free use, in my humble opinion. So what? If you're going to hang a flag to show your pride in being British, hang the Union Jack. You get to show your pride in being British. You can say you get your pride of being English because the George Cross is in the middle of that. It's where the red bit comes from. Fly the Union Jack. Now the best thing out of the lot is the Union Jack in the last 15 years or so has become cool again. Since the whole Cool Britannia bit, it's still there. Minis still use them on the cars, on the German cars. They are trendy. Who else? Lambretta with the, I can't remember what the little Air Force target thing is called, but that's on there. Oh, I nearly had the word then, it's gone. So yeah, if you want to show national pride in a period of time where you may feel that our national identity, our national pride is being eroded, fly a Union Jack. Here endeth the lesson, and that's opinion for whatever it's worth. And I really should have changed gear then. Cheers all, catch you later, ta-da.